He went on to become a management consultant and is currently the MD of the Tetani Group of Companies. And Ross joins me now. Thanks very much for joining us on the program.
Thank you, Peter.
Welcome to you.
Good
Fascinating book, this one, From Locker Room to Boardroom. So you start off by talking about the fact that 84% of rugby players, once they retire, fall on hard financial times. Why is this? What's going on?
It's amazing. I started researching about 12 years ago because I had to write a thesis for a MBA. And I decided to do a thesis on the career development of professional rugby players and what happens with them when they stop playing rugby. And it is amazing, the longer I researched and even after I got my degrees about this, you know, the situation really actually went from sort of good, I think. I mean, the 95 team, you probably had about 70–80% of guys that had degrees. And yeah, it went bad. And one of the big problems we have at the moment is that 70% of all our rugby players don't study at all.
Wow. And
81% doesn't know what they're going to do when they stop playing rugby.
Wow.
So the 84% in my book, it's the first sentence that I start in the back page, is where you know, 4.78% of rugby players can possibly look after themselves for a period of 3 years and longer. You look at maybe another 11.5% that can go for a period from 18 to 36 months. But then 84% will have a problem. And the recent statistics that has come out and research has shown, you know, that we have a big problem now.
Right. So you compare that to other countries like Australia, even Europe, I guess.
Yeah. No, I compared it to Australia. And what's fascinating about Australia is that the 2008, 2009, and 2010 teams that of the Wallabies that retired, that 76% of them had degrees.
Wow.
And 81% of them are very happy in the career that they're in, and 84 are what we call in a preferred career position.
Wow.
So it shows, you know, that these guys are far ahead of us. I mean, in New Zealand, for instance, 90% of all their players are studying.
Wow.
And of those, 84% will qualify with a qualification.
All right, so your book is almost like case studies of certain personalities, and there's the likes of Francois Pienaar, Joel Stransky, even Louis Late in there.
Yes,
Are there common threads about these personalities that they've taken from the field into the boardroom, as it were?
Absolutely. I mean, the discipline is always the one big thing. I think Francois has come across very strong on the leadership thing, Louis Late as well. All these individuals, by the way, have got tertiary qualifications.
Right.
I mean, Joel has done fantastically well. I in fact applied the business model of Belbin's theory to Joel, of how teamwork you know, congrues together. And and Francois, you know, from a leadership point of view, you know, is just absolutely fantastic. And then there's great individuals like Aki Oosthuizen, you know, has just done so well in you know, in the insurance industry. Kevin de Klerk and Harry Verlieren, all those, you know, it's fantastic. I mean, it's 30 guys that has really done very well.
All right, so who will enjoy this book? It's sports people and I guess also business people.
Yeah, I think, you know, what is good about the book is that I've divided it up into 3 parts. So the first third is about rugby. The second part, or the second third, is about life after rugby, which is, you know, which people always want to know about. And then I've applied, out of the 30, I've applied to 24 business models, which I think is very good for business people to read. I think it's a good read for housewives. I mean, they can look at page 68 to, you know, to read about Bobby Skinstad and Corne Krieger and Francois. So I think it's a fantastic read. You know,
well, thank you so much for writing. I believe it's flying off the shelves at the moment. So
I'm very happy to think so.
Russ, thank you very much and good luck with your book.
Thank you very much, Peter.